Hey everybody, Bormac here, because I hate myself. I mean for Game of Thrones. When we left off, apparently our two main characters have, got up, and we don't have our dog. And we're about to be attacked. Hey guys. Hey. Hey! I'm talking to you! Add injury to injury? Murder! Okay, I need to... That guy's obviously wearing heavy armor. You... need to do this. You... need to knock him down. Upheaval is what knocks him down. Now explode him. No ally is not... Oh, that's... Where's Fireball? Explosion! There it is. Kaboom! Who gets the finishing blow? Nobody. As it should be. Saber. Warbow. More guys to kill! Bloodseekers!
What was that song again? Have one drink and you're a miserable sod. Have a barrel and you're almost a god.
Hey, that's it. And it looks like you'll be the miserable sod tomorrow, unless you start taking this drinking more seriously.
Are you really just gonna let them sit there and drink your family's stuff? Alistair, you disappoint me. Hey, what do you think you're doing?
I'll teach you to pick my pocket, you thieving little shit stain.
Why do you...
I'll teach you to pick my...
I'll teach you to have repeating dialogue.
What was that song again?
Shut up. Where am I supposed to go? Up there. Okay, fine. I don't know why that group was hostile and none of these other... They're totally ignoring me. I'm not exactly inconspicuous here. In my bright red clothing. I also don't like how everyone's stuff is all on the same page. That aggravates me.
A gift, yes, of course. But a whole sheep? I simply cannot, my lord.
Your bleating's worse than the godforsaken sheep.
Don't mind us. It's fine. It's cool. Don't worry about it. Totally okay.
A gift, yes, of course.
Blah, 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 blah. They went to such effort, and then they sucked. This game's just falling apart at the seams. Hey.
Alistair, thank the Father. Nobody had heard any news of you. I was beginning to lose hope of ever seeing you again.
Yes, I am alive and well. But Valar would have it otherwise. His men have orders to kill me on sight.
Although
I
some of them
dreaded
have poor
something
vision.
of this vile nature. When he came and told us you were dead, I thought immediately that it was some trickery on his part.
That's the kind of vulture he is. Unfortunately for him, he has no chance of killing Alistair.
Harwin, here is the knight Moors Westford, an old friend. He too has a score to settle with my half-brother.
Then we have to act quickly. The wedding will start soon.
When the news of my return spreads, Valar will lose what little trust still remains. The lords will join my cause.
I wish it were that simple, Alistair, but do not count on it too much.
Unfortunately, the Lords have never put their trust in you. You had been away for years, fighting on Lord Tywin's orders.
And after the rebellion, you vanished without trace. Some people have never even heard of you. They would have preferred to have seen Gawain follow your father, or even your sister, if it were not for her being a woman. Because of all this, they accept Valar as their new lord, despite all his failings. With him, they see Eliana keeping the reins of power at Riverspring.
But Heart of Fire, how can they be so blind? Valar will share power with no one. Eliana will have no say whatsoever as soon as the marriage has been consummated.
Your sister is no fool. If you still live, she will not enter into a marriage that will cost her everything. But to understand that, she has to see you with her own eyes. With your sister's support, you will also gain the allegiance of all those who believe in her.
Whatever.
I find it surprising that no one knows the true nature of Valar. What has been going on at the castle since his arrival?
The mood is tense. Many are hostile to the idea of seeing a bastard take the place of your father. And Valar, hastening this unholy marriage, did nothing to appease them.
He's hastening it, you say? Then that means the Queen has not legitimized this ceremony. And if it's not a royal decision, it means the bastard is acting of his own accord. I need to see Eliana.
I can pass on a message to her on your behalf, and arrange a meeting in a discreet location.
It's risky. Who's to say that she doesn't welcome becoming a legitimate power as the Lady of the Castle? If that's the case, she may well betray us.
Moors, you're speaking of my sister. She would never do that.
I don't want to take any chances. Do you really think a slip of a girl and some lordlings can make the slightest difference up against Valar's men?
Let me remind you that Ryman promised us warriors.
Have you seen Ryman?
Yes, he's searching the town for any worthy men. He will join us afterwards.
I don't like the thought of doing nothing and just waiting for him. I should speak to Eliana as soon as possible. We can come back later. Harwin, please inform her of my arrival.
I will have a message sent to her, even if I can no longer freely roam the castle. There are still a few servants who have remained loyal to me.
Perfect. Tell her to wait for me near the entrance to the Godswood. It's discreet enough.
Very well. Stay here. I won't be long. It's done.
That was
Ileana
fast.
should be waiting for you
Surprise.
across from the watermill.
Let's go. Harwin, please stay here in case Ryman makes an appearance.
Of course. May the gods be with you, Alistair. To see you defend Riverspring like this, your father would have been proud.
Thank you, Harwin.
Safer streets. Sure, let's do that. Why not? I was wanting to do that earlier. I don't know why he was ignoring them. Do 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 do. And I imagine doing this will hasten.
A gift, yes.
You'll get a chance to pillage later.
Goodness. Why didn't they give the enemies AI? Why don't they give your guys AI?
May the seven bless you, my lord. Those thieves helped themselves to whatever they wanted, and to think they're supposed to keep order around here.
Do not worry. I will soon put an end to these disgraceful acts.
You'll get a chance to pillage when you're in.
It's of no use kicking like that, my little filly. I'll be riding your sweet arse no matter.
You damned animals. Get over here so I can break your skulls.
That's about the right reaction. Add injury to injury. I like how she just teleports up.
Thank you so much, my lord. If you hadn't come...
Pick up your clothes and run home, child. You've been through enough today.
Run away! Slam that door. Slam it, lock it, bolt it up tight. And kill these jokers.
For this hole. Mark my words, in a few weeks we'll be growing fat off new lands with rich pickings. It's that Scarwood.
I can never get enough of that, ever. Take that. Idiots.
Well, they shouldn't be able to hurt anyone else, at least.
Do 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 do. Da 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 da. Two more groups. Da 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 da. You guys are about to die.
What was that?
Enjoying your pints of piss? I hope so, because that's your last one.
I like using Morse for everything. He's just so crude. I guess I'd be kind of pissed off too, but with losing the eye and all the open facial wounds. You really ought to see a doctor, Morse.
A job well done, I'd say.
And I really don't. You're kind of an irritating person, but whatever.
Oh, I hand out justice around here. Let that man go.
I guess they both can say stuff. Didn't do that. Okay, and then you just beat the snot out of him.
Get up and away with you. Your crimes will go unpunished today. Give thanks to the Lord of Light.
Thank you, my lord. I won't do it again.
Yay. It's done! Woo! Now I need to go this way? Oh, there she is. I'm here to kill you!
Alistair, you live! Oh, thanks be to the merciful mother. I really hoped he was lying, but as we'd heard no news, I had to bring myself to accept this ceremony.
Don't worry, little sister. I've come to put an end to it all.
I've dreamed of hearing you say that.
Eliana, this is Mors. He's an old friend of mine. Maybe you remember him.
Yes, I think so. I'm sorry, Alistair, but time is growing short. We have to stop this wedding.
We have come for his head, my lady. That should settle your problem.
Murder him? No. Killing him would do nothing to solve our problems with the crown.
Quite the opposite. Once Valar is no more, only Alistair will stand to inherit Riverspring.
He tried to kill me, Eliana. His men attacked me, in our own streets, on his orders. When our banner men learn of his treachery, they will all rise up against him, regardless of what the Queen may say. No one will stand between me and our father's throne.
Yes, of course.
You don't seem convinced. Is there something wrong?
Nothing. It's just that... What will become of me in all this?
What are you saying? River Spring will be mine, as it should be. It was Father's wish.
When have you ever cared for his wishes? I'd like to forget the past, Alistair. I'd like to have faith in you. But it's no easy task. River Spring does not know you. All our people know is that you rode off to war and then disappeared afterwards. I slaved away to uphold these lands, to appease Lord Tywin, to convince our bannermen to remain loyal despite our disgrace. Father used to say, everything must be prepared for your brother's return. There was never a thought for us. As a woman, I accepted my fate. But for Gawain, it was different. Father didn't want him as an heir. He belittled him endlessly. In the end, he disinherited him on account of their ceaseless arguing. Then Gawain left, Father died, and you came back as if nothing had ever happened. You seem to think that River Spring will pass you by right. But don't forget who made that possible.
I don't have time for this. No. Nope. There.
How can you say that? I would make a terrible lord without you at my side. We will protect River Spring from the Bloodseekers together, and we will rule it together. It may not be what Father would have wanted, but it is only fair.
That's enough for me. You have my support.
It's a joy to hear it. Now, if you would, I need you to gather the lords. I will soon confront Valar. I need them to be there, ready to lend their support.
That should be possible. Under the guise of preparing for the ceremony, I could go and speak with them without Valar suspecting a thing.
I'm counting on you to convince them, little sister.
I will do my best. Be careful.
A bloody strong woman. Your sister knows what she wants.
She has the heart of a warrior. Had she been born a man, the world would have been the better for it.
The world needs great women too, you know. Come, we have much to do.
Like disinfectant for your face. Maybe some bandages? Possibly some gauze for that eye? No? Just gonna go wait? Chill out with the old dude? Okay. You're the grizzled war veteran, not me. You're not as young as you used to be, Moors. You're pushing yourself too hard. Whatever. Please let this game be almost over. It has gone on way too long. Oh gosh.
Ah, there you are. Have you spoken to your sister?
No!
I have. If all goes well, Eliana will make sure that the Lords of Riverspring will be there when the time comes to confront Valar.
Excellent. With all those witnesses, Valar will be unable to end this in bloodshed.
I don't want to discourage you, but that wouldn't stop me.
He may be half mad, but I don't think he would go that far.
Let's hope so.
Be that as it may, I heard you chased the Bloodseekers from our streets. The people of Riverspring will not forget that.
As long as I live, I will never allow a bunch of sellswords to terrorize my people. No news of Ryman?
Not yet, but I'm sure he'll be here soon.
There he is!
What the hell is your cousin doing? How long does it take to get around this town?
Strange. That stubborn ass is proud of his punctuality.
Well, he has chosen the wrong day to make an exception. Let's not stay here.
Not so fast, my friends. You're not going anywhere. When I bring him your
Whoa,
head,
they just
Lord Valar will
dropped
shower
in.
me in gold.
Showered with gold, no less. How sad. I hate to crush a man's dream.
The old captain! Where did he come from?
What should we do with this scum, Alistair?